Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Harry's Noon News Bulletin on July 10th, 2025. Don't forget to follow the channel for the latest updates on the world of football. And now, the headlines. Real ignored Alonso's instructions. In the early hours of July 10th, Real Madrid endured a nightmare as they were thrashed 0-4 by PSG at ML Stadium in New Jersey, marking a bitter end to their 2025 FIFA Club World Cup campaign. Xabi Alonso's side collapsed early in the first half, conceding goals to Ousmane Dembele and Fabian Ruiz before Goncalo Ramos sealed the scoreline in the 87th minute. The loss meant that Real wrapped up the 2024-2025 season with a disappointing record. Unable to hide his frustration, goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois publicly criticized his teammates, claiming that the Spanish Giants completely abandoned the tactical plans laid out by manager Xabi Alonso. Speaking to DAZN, the Belgian keeper said bluntly, "We want to apologize to the fans. The problem was that we didn't press as a unit, which led to two serious mistakes early in the match. We completely ignored Xabi's tactical instructions. We were always slower to react than our opponents." Despite the heavy defeat, manager Xabi Alonso tried to remain optimistic. "This is a painful but necessary loss to understand where we are and what we need to do next. PSG are already a well-oiled machine, while we're just getting started. There's still a lot of work to do, but I believe Real are on the right path," Alonso shared. Before being eliminated by PSG, Real Madrid had an impressive run in the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup with 4 wins over Pachuca, Red Bull Salzburg, Juventus, and Dortmund, as well as a draw with Al Nassr. However, the stumble against PSG served as a wake-up call for Alonso and his players if they want to avoid a trophyless season ahead. Manchester United eyes shock move for Vardy. Manchester United have been offered the chance to sign 3 strikers on free transfers this summer as they seek to strengthen a misfiring attack. With a tight budget, the Red Devils board is forced to seek low-cost deals to reinforce the squad under manager Ruben Amorim. So far, United have spent £62.5 million to bring in Matheus Cunha and are negotiating a deal for Bryan Mbeumo, which could be worth up to £65 million. However, the biggest concern remains the center-forward position, where Rasmus Højlund failed to deliver last season. Therefore, the Old Trafford club is considering the free agent market for backup options. According to British media, United have been offered 3 experienced Premier League and England internationals, Jamie Vardy, Callum Wilson, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. However, it's believed United will only consider signing one of these strikers if they fail to secure their top targets before the summer window closes. In addition, United are closely monitoring Fiorentina striker Moise Kean, who has a release clause of £45 million. Other big names such as Hugo Ekitike, Victor Osimhen, Victor Gyökeres, and Ollie Watkins have also been linked to the Red Devils, although their price tags are certainly steep. On the other hand, Højlund is likely to stay at the club due to a lack of interest from other teams. Moreover, 5 players, Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho, Alejandro Garnacho, Antony, and Tyrell Malaysia, have been granted extended leave to seek new destinations. Kroos warns Yamal. According to Toni Kroos, Lamine Yamal is better than he was at 17, though Kroos emphasized that a football career is a long-term race. The 17-year-old forward has already impressed with his performances for both Barcelona and the Spanish national team. Yamal has displayed maturity and composure that is remarkable for his age. In an interview with Gazzetta dello Sport, Kroos said, "At 17, I had just been promoted to Bayern's first team, but my level back then couldn't compare to Yamal's today. He's truly outstanding. I've never seen anyone that good at his age." Kroos added, "However, I always stress that a football career is a marathon, not a sprint. We need 5 to 10 years to truly assess whether Yamal can maintain his form and develop as expected." He also warned about off-field distractions. Personal life matters just as much. What happens off the pitch can directly affect your performance. Everything needs to be carefully managed. Real Madrid requests La Liga opener postponement. Originally, Real Madrid were scheduled to host Osasuna at the Santiago Bernabeu on August 19. However, the match may be postponed, as the Spanish Giants recently concluded their FIFA Club World Cup campaign, less than 6 weeks prior. Unlike other clubs who had a summer break, Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid were the two La Liga representatives in the Club World Cup. While Atletico were knocked out early in the group stage, Xabi Alonso's side reached the semi-finals and could have even made the final. Fearing fatigue and injury risks, Real have requested a fixture delay. The Spanish Footballers Association, AFE, supported the proposal, stressing that players need at least 6 weeks of rest between seasons to recover. In the previous season, Real Madrid played a total of 67 matches, not including international call-ups. If their request is denied, they will face Osasuna on August 19 and then visit Real Oviedo just 5 days later, with only about 5 weeks of recovery since the Club World Cup, a period deemed too short. La Liga has yet to officially respond, but if the request is accepted, the opening round schedule may be adjusted to ensure fairness and protect the players' physical well-being. Even Enrique didn't expect PSG to be this good. PSG's head coach spoke after the club's 4-0 victory over Real Madrid in the semi-final of the FIFA Club World Cup on the morning of July 10th. "My phone hasn't stopped ringing with congratulations from Barcelona fans. I never imagined PSG would play this well and with such class. The quality and ambition of the players led to today's success. PSG are now one step away from becoming the only French club to win every title in a single season. I'm truly honored to work at this club," manager Luis Enrique said after reaching the FIFA Club World Cup final. This was the first match in the tournament where PSG's best player, Ousmane Dembélé, was fully fit. "Dembélé is a unique player who can change the course of a match. It's a joy to watch him play," the Spanish coach added. PSG are experiencing an unprecedented period of success under Enrique. Next up is the chance to complete a historic sextuple as they face Chelsea in the final on July 14th. Furthermore, Les Parisiens could achieve even more glory if they defeat Tottenham in the UEFA Super Cup before the 2025-2026 season kicks off. Enrique also addressed his counterpart Xabi Alonso. With his previous successes, Alonso doesn't need to prove anything. His project has only just begun. This loss doesn't mean much. Keep in mind I've been working on the PSG project for 2 years. You can't compare me to Alonso. That concludes today's News Bulletin. Thank you and see you next time.